Coach, I'm just going to check, see if you're all dry and everything after a thrilling overtime W. That had to feel good to walk into the locker room after that three-game streak finally ended.
Yeah, the reason it was good is the game got tight back and forth, stuck together. Like all the other games we've been in, we lost, and we were able to find a way to win. Get enough stops. They're late. I thought we really got stops and got to the foul line, and then we cashed in, which was so huge because I think we were down two or three times when we went to the foul line and made all six. And that kept us in the game. And, we got 2 shots at it right at the end to win it, which was good. Just the fact that we had the ball tied, so we knew we were going to have a chance for overtime if we managed the clock and just shot, just took a shot when it gives us a chance maybe for an offensive tip back, but not give them enough time to advance the ball down the floor and get a shot off. So I thought our guys executed that well. And then overtime went really well for us. We were able to they didn't score a bucket. They got to the foul line one time, but we really clamped down on the defensive end. And when you're doing that and you're able to get out and go against not a set defense, it makes everything easier offensively.
You get a double-double from Wayne Stewart. We talked about that in the pregame, but boy, was it the surrounding cast that made the difference today. Carius Key, Isaiah Wiggins, Alberto Moreno, he's playing plenty, but Key and Wiggins, first significant time we've seen them on the court, and boy, did they produce, combining for 13 points, 7 boards, and 4 assists.
Yeah, I don't think Carius woke up this morning and thought he was going to play 25 minutes today, but testament to him being ready. He had a great week of practice, and with some lineup changes that we're going through, he looked really comfortable, and I think he played the last 8 minutes in a row just because he was on the floor with that group, and that group continued to get stops and have good offensive possession. So we just kind of went. I don't think I made a sub in overtime, just because that group was working, and that's what you got to find. And I think we got a team that understands sometimes when a group's out there and we're not going to subs, they understand why and they're cheering on their teammates. So, it's good for our guys to get a win, obviously to get off that streak. And we talked about we got 7 games guaranteed going into today, and what you can't do is think, we got to go 7-0 to do accomplish what we want. Or if you look at it like that, we harped it, and you think some of your guys are still doing a little bit maybe, but you got to just try to go 1-0, or the rest of it doesn't matter. It's all fictitious. I don't even know if that's a word, but we'll have to check the Webster dictionary.
No, you're good.
So really awesome. Alberto. We're going to have to look at the turnovers and him getting us into offense. Got to be a little smoother there, but what a night for him. And he capped it off by, with 6 seconds left and, game out of reach, he, hits a 32-footer.
Well, and he was looking for something with that 32-footer as well. He'd scored 20 in a game before, but that was before he came to Commerce and was wearing a Tampa uniform. Today, I guess this means his Hall of Fame bust will be in a Lion uniform, right?
Yeah. No, it stepped up when you needed to, and just look across stat sheet. You got a lot of guys contributed and did good things, and that was good. I told the team, if anyone would ever ask me, I would have said I will never play 44 and a half minutes, all but 2 possessions of zone in a game, and it's credit to those guys. It's not something that we've had in a long time. But we thought it was good for this game and matchup, and our guys just stayed with it even when they had a little success. Just stayed with it, kept competing through the mistakes, and we were able to get a bunch of stops, create 17 turnovers. I think it helped us on the glass. So it was really good for us tonight.
Coach, talk about the importance of a win. For you stop the streak. First of all, streaks happen because people have 3-game streaks in the NBA all the time, much less college basketball. But to get one like this when it started to lean the other way and then to come back and get it, tie it up in regulation and then get into overtime and just dominate, really.
Well, yeah, I think we got to use that to say, well, why are we, why can we dominate this 5 minutes? We need to look at that and be like, why are we dominating this 5 minutes when, we gave up a lead again in the second half? What is that there? I got to figure that out. It starts with me. And putting our guys in a position to be successful. So, it's not like that game was perfect by any stretch. We didn't play perfect. We had some, I think some really poor just plays and decision-making at times. But with that being said, the guys battled and continued to do what we asked, and were able to, out-tough the team at the end.
Ty Glover bust for 32 points on your guys. What about his play and what made him such a challenge?
He's a really good player. You know, he was really their only offense against the zone. And if you can limit to one guy, and you know, coming into the game, 23 was averaging 17 points in his last 6. So, you know, you let him go 1 for 7, 1 for 6. So you really took out their second and third options. And he hit a bunch of jump shots. And you want to live with 2-point jump shots against the zone. He got out in transition a few times, stuff that we don't want to give up, some dunks and stuff. But all in all, we made one guy beat us. And we've done that multiple times this year where one guy goes off, but then we really, you know, hold everyone to, you know, under their averages or whatever. And when you do that, it gives you a chance to win. And then we were balanced on our end, obviously, with multiple guys contributing offensively.
Deontay Terrell finishing is the number 2 scorer behind Moreno with 19 points. Coach, he got a lot of his late.
Yeah.
Second half and overtime.
Yeah, he was really locked in the second half. He got some easy buckets. You know, what's key for him is to get some easy ones early. He always tends to have a good night if he can see a couple go through the hole. But, you know, making 8 field goals, it's a lot of field goals to make in a game. Only got to the foul line twice. But a lot of his stuff was at the rim, really inside of 8 feet, pull-ups. He shot a couple threes, which we want him to do, his feet set threes. So, you know, when he's able to get it going and see the ball go through the net, he can be really hard to guard.
All right, it's not the longest road trip of the year, but when you go to D.L. Ligon in Wichita Falls or to Aggie Gym in Lawton, it's always tough, Coach. Could there be a better way to go into this road trip than off of this win?
No, I mean, the only other option would be to lose and try to go on the road trip. You know, it's at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters. What matters is how we show up Monday and start preparing, getting our mind right, trying to get better from some of this stuff, like I said, with different lineups and things, and try to play cleaner. It's always tough to win on the road. You know, now a couple games we've really put our foot in the ground a lot more defensively and like really had some bite to us. And that's got to carry over on the road if you want a chance to win.
All right, Coach, what a day. What a great way to get back in the win column. Lions are 3-0 in overtime at home this year. So you probably feel good as soon as they say we're going to play 5 more minutes.
Yeah, well, we weren't down on the scoreboard when regulation ended, so that's what I felt best about. And then obviously being able to get out of here with a win. You know, anytime you can win a game, it's you know, it's all you really set out to do. Is I don't care if you win by 1 or 50, you're just trying to find a way to win and get to the next game and get prepared and try to go 1-0 again on Thursday. All right,
Coach, thank you so much for coming over. Hang around a second. We'll take a break, folks, and come back and wrap up the numbers. Keep it here on your station, 88.9 KETR. It's the home of the Lions Sports Network. We'll be back. Friends.
Go Lions.
Go Lions.